Hi, you guys. I'm Hannah, and I'm going to be the social worker today. You're the mother, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and what would you like to be called?
Deja.
Okay, Deja. Okay. Um, why did you bring your girls in today?
They fight and they bicker a lot.
A lot?
Yes. And I also think there's a problem because I have just been through a divorce with our daughter, and I now have a boyfriend, and my oldest girlfriend has a boyfriend.
Okay. So you just kind of been sensing some issues.
Yes.
Do you feel like their issues are affecting you in your life?
Yes.
Okay. Girls, I have not introduced myself to you all yet. I'm Hannah, and what is your all's names?
Brianna. Savannah.
Okay, and how old are you all?
16.
Okay, well, real quick, do you guys mind, like, while we're in therapy, if I hold on to your phones for a little bit? I'll just set them right over here. It'll only be 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, so do you all know why you're here?
She wants us here.
Okay. And do you feel the same way about it?
She wanted it in the car.
Okay. Well, Brianna, do you feel like you and Savannah are fighting more than you have in the past?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would you say that is?
Because she's more annoying than she was in the past, and she like wants to use all my stuff and be in my room, and if like I want to call my boyfriend, she's wanting to be right there.
Okay. So kind of what I'm hearing you say is that times when you want your own space, she's kind of there in your space as well.
Yes.
Okay. Savannah, what is your whole take on it? Do you feel like you and Brianna are fighting more?
Yeah. Ever since she got a boyfriend, she started being mean.
Okay. Can you kind of clarify on what you mean by mean? Is she just ignoring you or saying mean things to you?
She yells at me.
She yells at you?
Sometimes she hits me.
Okay.
Sometimes she just slams the door.
Okay.
Kicks me out. Literally.
Are these things true, Brianna?
Yeah, like that's normal. She's in my space.
Gotcha. And Mom, what do you do about this when the bickering happens or when there's an issue?
I try to calm them down and let them know that they are sisters and that they need to stick together and be nice to each other.
But she's not as mean to me when Mom is home.
She makes her stay out of my space sometimes, so maybe if you went to your own room and hung out with your own friends and got your own boyfriend and wore your own clothes, I wouldn't tell you to get out because you wouldn't be in there.
Or maybe if you would spend time with me, I would not bother you when you didn't want to be bothered.
Okay, girls, I think maybe we should just refocus a little bit. Okay, so you're 16 and you're 13, and this is your first boyfriend.
I'm almost an adult, she's a child.
Well, I don't think
I'm actually a teenager.
Yeah, I don't think there's really any need for name calling. We can respect each other in this room, but if I want to know, and this is something I ask all my clients, if you guys were to wake up tomorrow and the problem was completely solved, like how would you know that problem was solved?
Because I would have my own space and I would say, oh, hey, and she would be in her room, not in mine.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great.
And then what do you think if you woke up tomorrow and everything was...
Things would be like they used to be.
Okay. And so you guys would be spending more time together and
Yes.
going places together. Because Brianna, do you drive? You're 16. Do you?
With her.
Okay, gotcha. And Mom, if you woke up and this problem wasn't there anymore, how would that look like to you? Or what would that look like to you?
It would sound quiet,
Gotcha.
and everyone would be happy, and everyone would be smiling, and they would have, both of them would have feelings.
Okay. Do you guys, like, thinking back over your lives, has there ever been a time when you all weren't fighting like you are now? Or has it been pretty constant? Savannah, do you want to answer first?
Well, we didn't used to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Mom and Dad got divorced, that's kind of when things changed. Because then after that, she got a boyfriend, and then she started driving, and all she wanted to do, even though she has to drive with Mom, all she wants to do is drive and hang out with her boyfriend and go places and
Gotcha.
not be around.
Gotcha. Okay. So what I'm hearing you say is that the divorce maybe brought you all closer together as sisters, but then kind of since that time has passed, and changes have been made with Brianna's relationship and Mom's new relationship, you feel like you've kind of been pushed to the side. Do you feel like that?
I mean, I'm home by myself a lot.
A lot. Okay. And how does that make you feel? Like just being home by yourself?
I mean, not good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Brianna, can you think of a time that you guys weren't fighting, and like what that looked like, and what the situation was around it?
Yeah, when we were younger, I feel like we had more in common because I feel like we're doing the same things, but now like I want to do things with my friends and with my age group, and when she tries to like tag along, I don't like that.
Okay.
But I want to do things with her friends too, so we do have things in common.
Okay. What kinds of things would you guys do? Like what kind of things do you do with your friends that Savannah might want to tag along with, and that you wouldn't want her to be there?
Talking in my room, I don't want her to be there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Mom, what is your whole take on this? Can you remember a time that they weren't arguing and the situation revolving around that?
Yes, taking trips together as a family.
Okay.
And now it's kind of, like Savannah said, it's more than one thing. She's driving and she's getting dropped off wherever her friends are. And Savannah being at home.
Okay. Mom, do you and Savannah ever spend any one-on-one time together?
Not as much as we should.
Not as much. Okay. Because I know with you and Brianna, it might be like with the whole driving thing. I think there's like a maximum hours you have to get, right? So like trying to meet those and being in the car. Is that kind of? Do you feel like that's where you get your one-on-one time with Mom?
I like it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe that's one of the things that we can work on is like having a time and a place where you and Savannah sit down and have some one-on-one time. Savannah, what are your thoughts on that?
I guess that's okay.
Okay. Do you think that has any impact on your and Brianna's relationship, or do you think that's a different issue in and of itself?
I don't know. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe we can try it and see how it works, and then when we come back next week, we can see what that looks like. The next question I want to ask you guys is, if you're looking at a scale from 1 to 10, and 1 being that there's no bickering at all in the house, and 10 being you could almost kill each other, literally kill each other, where do you guys think you are on that scale, like where your conflict is? Brianna, do you want to answer?
I think it's 6.5.
Okay. Savannah?
A 6 or a 7.
A 6 or 7? Okay. What would it take for the other person to do for that number to go to like maybe a 4 or a 5?
Give me my space and we can be at a 1.
Mm-hmm. And Savannah?
Maybe just talk to me.
Okay. So you kind of feel like your problems would be solved if there was some just you and Brianna one-on-one time, or times where you guys went and hung out as sisters, went somewhere or did something or had like sister days.
That would be cool.
What do you think about that, Brianna?
That would be fine. But then there are days that I want to myself because I'm not 16 lasts 1 year. That's it.
Right.
And you're not 16.
Okay. Can you guys ever remember a time that you've had this situation before?
No.
No, you guys have been pretty tight up until the past few months.
Maybe a year.
Okay. Kind of once you started entering into your later teenage years. Okay. So what I would like to do is think about things that we do well right now. Mom, can you give any examples of what you think the girls do well of? she like help with homework, or have you seen her try to like take her to practices and stuff?
I help her with English all the time. It's fine.
Homework and schoolwork
Okay.
and around the house if I need help. And we are not there, she does clean up and have the house ready when we are.
Gotcha. Okay, well that's definitely something that we can work with. You know, I think it's great that you're willing to help her with her homework because, you know, if she's not at school and she's not understanding, I guess it's not getting the English. But I think that's great that you can help her with that. If that's something you're passionate about. What do you think about your guys' homework sessions? Do you appreciate them, or is it kind of?
Sometimes we fight,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes it's good.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great, guys. So, thinking about maybe some solutions to your all's problems, what do you all think about setting aside like one night a week where after school you guys go shopping or go get ice cream? I'm sure you hang out with your boyfriend in the evening time, so and on the weekends as well. So maybe not like a Saturday or Sunday, but like maybe during the week, like a Tuesday night or something, and maybe you could join in on Brianna and Mom's car rides and go driving around, getting milkshakes or something. What do you think about that?
It's fine. If she will leave me alone other times, that's good.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And then something maybe Savannah that you can work on is when her friends are over or her boyfriend is over, finding something that you like to do, whether it be like, I like to cook. Maybe you and your mom could start cooking or drawing or writing poetry. It's something that you like to do. What do you think about that?
I think that would be okay.
Okay. Well, I think we have talked about some really great things, and then we'll try these things and see how they work next week and talk about how they work. Okay, well, it's great meeting you all, and I guess we'll meet for session next time.
Okay.